What happens if you get fired after an on-the-job accident? My name is Barry Doyle, and I help truck drivers who've been hurt in on-the-job accidents. First, it's illegal to fire an employee for asserting his rights under the Workers' Compensation Act. If there is some reason to believe that you were fired for making a workers' comp claim, you should get a lawyer immediately. I'm not naive, and I would never tell you that this doesn't happen, but most often employers are advised to be very careful about how they handle people who are off on workers' comp, because there's not much an employer can't do to their employees in Illinois, but firing them for making a comp claim is on that list. Let's assume for a minute it was a legitimate firing for whatever reason. What does that do to you regarding your workers' compensation case? Your rights to get workers' compensation benefits comes from the fact that you were hurt while working, not from your ongoing employment. Workers' comp isn't like health insurance where getting benefits is tied to your ongoing employment. This means that you're allowed to continue to get your weekly disability payments while you're off work. Your employer is obligated to continue to pay for your medical expenses, and you can get a settlement at the end of your case. However, once you're cleared to go back to work on unrestricted duty and are considered at maximum medical improvement, there's no longer any responsibility to provide you with ongoing benefits, such as your disability checks and payment of your medical expenses. You need to get a new job then. Which brings me to my next point. Because you're already on the outs with your employer, they fired you after all. Any exposure to ongoing benefits is cut off once you're cleared to go back to work. You can expect that they will be more aggressive than usual about forcing you back to work before you're really ready and you still don't have a job to go back to. If you're in this situation, it's a good idea to get help from a lawyer right away, because at some point, the insurance company is likely to try to cut you off your benefits and you won't have another source of income, and that can bring the wolf to the door very quickly indeed. If you think this has been interesting, check out this one here.